At this point, every time I go on my phone, I'm immediately met with a fight or flight response and rising anxiety levels. Headlines are filled with terrible news, terrifying events, and contention seemingly stretched worldwide. And in every sense of the word, it's really, really scary. As a 21-year-old with dreams and hopes and aspirations, it's easy to start worrying about the future of our country. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that feeling. In fact, I'm willing to bet it's what most of us are feeling right now. LA protests, war in Ukraine, genocide in Gaza, worldwide tariffs, ICE raids, and now the US and Israel are bombing Iran. And the list just never seems to end as contentious politics continue to rise. So the reason I'm making this video is because I think now more than ever, I think people need to be reminded there is hope. We will make it through this, and even though we are witnessing the democratic backsliding of the leader of the free world in real time, and as absolutely terrifying as that is, our ability to watch it happen means that it's not over yet. The protests taking place across the country right now are extremely important, as they tell us we're not alone. Millions in this country are sick, tired, scared, and angry, and our ability to unify will make or break our success in this time of turmoil. So Trump clearly does not have the intention of stopping, and he has shown that time and time again in only a few short months since taking office. He is willing to do whatever he can to seize more power. He's defied the courts, threatened impeachment of judges, taken unilateral budgetary action without congressional approval, carried out deportations of legal American residents, sent the military to crush protests without the approval of the state, engaged in a war with Iran many disapprove of after running on a platform of pro-peace, and espouse rhetoric that suggests even worse things to come. We don't have the ability to fight back against any of this with force, nor should we try, because that is what he wants more than anything. He wants us to lose our composure. He wants us to be angry and afraid. He wants us to take sides against one another, to shoot venom from our mouths, and to lash out with violence. Then he can strip us of everything we have. Your rights, your will, and more than anything, your hope. Division is not just the end game. It is the entire war. And the more we fall victim to that, the more he can get away with. So, our hope is in persistence and resistance. We can't falter. We can't stagger. We can't allow ourselves to break under the pressure of this unrelenting oppression. We have to keep going, to keep marching and protesting, and making sure that every goddamn representative, senator, governor, judge, and even members of our military know that we won't stand for this. Because while times are really, really, really hard right now, every day seems to bring us new anxiety-filled headlines. We have to believe there is hope left for America. Otherwise, there no longer will be. Doomerism, especially in Gen Z voters, has been on the rise for some time now, and people are starting to believe that our country is beyond saving, that we're doomed, and so the only logical choice is to check out. And while I fully understand this sentiment, we can't let it become the popular position when faced with the cruelty of our political reality. This fight only ends when we give up. So don't let that break you. You may ask, what then do we do? And to that I say, in times like this, you don't need to do anything remarkable. You do what you can. And in that, there is hope. Hope that our action, our unity, and our composure can change the trajectory of our democracy for the better. And in due time, this too will pass. You have to make your position understood. You have to stay as informed as you can without driving yourself to insanity, so that you can know your own stance and be able to articulate that. You have to march and protest, spread your voice through social media, and continue to have conversations with your peers, even when they challenge your own thoughts and opinions. Just don't give up. That's really the main thing. You know, at the end of the day, all we must do is continue to persist, resist, and never lose hope. That's all. Thank you.